Dum dum dum.
Hey everybody.
Dum dum dum.
We are here in two awesome places.
Hi kids.
Dawn's doing hers and we're doing it here.
Don't go that way.
We should be doing this on the Weird is Our Normal page.
Yeah, sometimes the weird needs a break. Hi, Marianne.
Hi Marianne. Hi Twyla.
Hi, Bum Bum.
Oh, hi Daryl. How are you?
Hi, Daryl.
So y'all should know. Hi, sweet girl. I don't have my glasses on.
I'm like squinting.
I can't see nothing. I'm gonna have to rearrange everything. Did I mess you all up?
Can you read that one way up there?
Oh yeah.
See, hey, it's bigger.
Hi Jamie.
No glare.
How are you, sweetheart? So we just thought we would do something, mess everybody's evening up. So you have to come look at us.
I know you missed me, especially you missed me.
We're doing two live streams at the same time. We're on mine and Dawn's on hers.
Yep.
So it's pretty awesome that we're able to do this, that we figured it out sort of, kind of, maybe.
We, if there was duct tape involved, it would be a little bit more technical, but.
Good.
It's like, where do I look? I don't know where to look, but that's okay.
So we're just going to touch on a few brief topics. Dawn's looking at me like we are.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah, we are. Our class is coming up soon on Tuesday, so I wanted to give everybody a heads up for that. Hi, Kaki. I love you. Hi, Cheryl. So this is really interesting that we have this awesome class coming up at the University of the Galactics. We have quite a few people that have signed up for it already, which makes us very excited. Hi, Debbie.
Hi,
oh my
Cheryl.
Gosh, all of our friends are showing up. So
I love my friends. They're awesome.
Hi, Cheryl.
Mm-hmm.
So we have two different streams going too. So you just have to excuse us if we go back and forth and back and forth. But anyway, the University of the Galactics is the name of the thing that's class that's coming up. Hi, Becky. How are you? And we didn't name it that. The Galactics named it that. And they've also given us the outline of what we'll be talking about for these 8 classes.
Yep.
So it's really kind of, we are just, we have our marching orders, in other words.
Yeah, we've been working our little patooties off on this and trying to maintain within the parameters and guidelines in which we have been instructed.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
We're trying anyway.
Yeah.
Hi, Terry. Glad you're here with us. We have, we receive information in different ways, but what we receive is always, seems to be always in sync. Even though we receive our information separately, when we come together on things, it's like, oh my gosh, what are you laughing at?
This morning. Just how often that happens.
Which one for
I
this
know.
morning?
Well, this morning I drew an oracle card for our group, The Harmonics of the Balance of Being Human. If you're interested in joining that and you're not already a part of it, please click it. Join us. We would love to have you there. It's another group of weirdos.
That's right.
Awesomeness, though.
Hi, Miss Shalita.
But this morning I posted, I was drawn to, I've been doing a card of the day every day out of the Rebel Oracle deck for the month of January. And I ordered a deck of cards for February because I was getting nudged by individuals who are actually watching right now. I love you. Thank you. Nudged really aggressively about continuing the card reading sessions. And so there was a card deck that I've always wanted an excuse to buy. So I bought it, but it's probably sitting at my house right now, which I'm not at my house. So I ended up needing to pull a card for this morning. And I pulled the card and they said, that's your card. You need to read that card and that's your card, but you need to go do a different for the group. And I was like, well, thank you. And basically the card was about teaching. I need to continue to teach. I also pulled that.
Good idea.
Yeah, I pulled another card today that said you need to be teaching. So I'm like, okay, guys, I hear you. I'm not hiding anymore. And long story. Longer. I posted this morning, I was drawn to a book that basically jumped off the shelf at me from St. Teresa of Avila. And it was about being able to quiet the mind, and meditation, and not pushing so hard to do things. I loved it. Why are we in such a hurry? Who's telling us to be in such a hurry? So, right. But it was really a lovely.
The divine is not telling us that.
No, we have our entire lifetime to achieve everything that we want to achieve. But I think the most important part of that lesson was the experience of living and being and taking the journey.
Yes.
And allowing ourselves to actually live in the moment and achieve our goals. So I really loved it was about meditation, and it was just beautiful about meditation.
I was just going to tell everybody, y'all may hear a lot of noise and ruckus going on here on this side in a little bit, because my sister should be coming in the door any minute.
Yeah.
She's very noisily greeted by all the
fur babies.
Mm-hmm.
We love fur babies.
Uh-huh. And then
Hi,
she very noisily greets them back. So she doesn't know we're in here doing this live.
She'll be surprised.
Yes, she will be.
So, longer story short.
Hi, Jeannie.
Mm-hmm. You pulled a card today. You want to tell them about it?
Mm-mm.
No.
It
was your Yogananda.
No, I saw it. It was not from a card.
It was
a direct hit from Spirit. Go here, follow this. And it took me straight to the Yogananda. Yogananda talking about meditation. So I'm like, oh, so she was doing her thing at her place, and I was doing my thing at my place, and we were both doing the thing about meditation. So it was like, well, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So I tagged on from her video what Yogananda had told us about calming the mind from meditation and things like that. So what else did we have synchronicities?
That was a double hit.
Yeah, because it's important.
Well, it's funny because I'll like text her or Marco Polo her, and she will be doing the same thing. It happens all the time.
It does.
And it's about the topics that hit our brain. Like, oh, I needed to tell you about this. Oh, I needed to. So yeah, it happens all the time.
There's some other things. So when we were getting ready to do this, and we didn't know what we were going to talk about, Lady Master Nada showed up. And she said, give them the message from me. And I'm like, what message? What message? And I'm looking. I'm like, I don't have any Lady Master Nada cards. What message? What message are you talking about? So I'm like, okay, I know there's something from her that's supposed to be shared. I don't know what it is. And she took me to my book. This is my book from some time ago. And she had me open the book. And then I read what it opened to. And down here, signed off for who this channel message from is, lo and behold, Lady Master Nada's name. She's one of the ones that gave this message. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to read it. Cheryl says, I read a daily meditation also about slowing down. Yes, calming the mind and meditation. Yep, it's important. Yeah, so go over to our harmonic. Which side is that on? The harmonics? No. Yes. Is it on our weird side? We have too many going on. Help me, please.
Okay.
Hi, Chiquilla.
So the harmonics of also being human has my live chat and has the quote from what I read. So if people want to read it and not have to listen to me talk, that's fine. And it's on your page. I posted it to your page.
Right. So, but you have to request to be in there. Request to join in, so we will absolutely let you join in. So I'm going to read this message right quick because it's in line with what we're going to be teaching in the University of the Galactics, mm-hmm. and it's in line with what's going on, period, plus it's Lady Master Nada's words, so this is pretty awesome.
Okay.
So this is a message about upcoming shifts. They simply say, hello, dear one. We are here as always. It is time for us to buckle down and get to work. We have much that must be said and shared with others about the upcoming changes in your beautiful planet. Now things are shifting daily. They are mini and micro shifts, most of them, but some are major. So please do not be alarmed when you hear of such things. We are controlling and watching every little vibrational change that is happening constantly. I am Amun Ra, and I know of what I speak. Humans have the tendency to complicate, exaggerate, and confuse the simplest of messages, so I will help to make this as plain as possible. Sounds about right. We are watching and taking care of this planet. We have assistance from you as light workers and from other beings of light who have embodied as humans at this momentous period for Earth's transition. All is moving into place for this transition, and all of humanity is a major part of it. We have assigned different missions to many of you, and when the time comes, you will be activated and will be able to perform your work effortlessly. In other words, you don't have to worry about it. There is no, oh, thank you. Let's read what he said. There is no need for concern or worry. As we have said many times before, we would really like for you to understand this most important part. There is no need for concern. Just remember that love in your heart is all that is required, and the only things that we can sense from any point in the cosmic and at any given time. Love is a major light force and protects and eases any and many situations that could possibly arise. We are standing side by side with you, toe to toe, and holding your hand through every phase of this transition. Please remove doubt, worry, upset, fear, and disbelief from your mind and from your vocabulary. These only cause you more confusion. Your heart center is pure and strong enough to give you the correct guidance in anything that you do daily.
Ooh, knockout. Okay. KO.
Tune into that. Listen to your heart center, to your core being. All the answers will come to you, and you will not have room for any of the worries we mentioned. We are all one. We are so connected that we cannot even tell you how or begin to explain to you in a way that would be understood properly of the many ways in which we are all connected. The energy field is so much more than you can imagine, with so many more abilities than is given credit to at this current time. All will be revealed before too much longer, and you, each one, will perfectly understand what we mean when we say we are all connected as one. Continue to send healing love and energy thoughts to all of the surface of this planet. Your combined thoughts and efforts are making a great change happen for the better. We thank you for the time you have spent with us today, and we are, as always, here at your side. We enfold you in our love and are always ready for your calls at any time. We are Amun Ra, Master Jesus, the Light Brigade, Saint Germain, Lady Master Nada, Ascara Ray, Mother Mary, the Cosmic Consciousness, Commander Ashtar, and all the beings of light from the White Brotherhood that are always here with all of humanity. So there you go.
We are one. Things are changing.
Could be why we think about the same thing at the same time.
Yeah.
And some of you are in that same energetic pattern with us when we think about these things. So thank you, Lady Master Nada. That was beautiful and perfect. Hi, Sherry. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Tammy. Hi, Jason.
Tristan.
Hi, Kim.
Glad you're here. What's Daryl saying? Can we read it there? I have to go. Oh, nice to see you.
Hi, Daryl.
We love you, Daryl.
So I know that so many of the people that I know, especially on Facebook, because you're my friends, I don't do strangers very well on Facebook. So my friends here on my personal page, I know that so many of you are highly intuitive, deeply, deeply connected to your family and to each other and to your fur babies. And many of you like to garden and work with your hands. And you have all noticed changes within yourself and within the planet around you. You've got to have noticed that the crazy seems to be getting a little bit crazier and the calmer seems to be getting a little bit calmer. Have you noticed that too? I have.
I noticed that the days are going much, much, much faster.
Yes. Well, and the nights are going pretty fast for me too, because I like to sleep.
Yes.
So I've noticed a lot of shifting in that, and we, as an individual, and that Madalyn as an individual, and then us together, want to offer you support and encouragement in your journey. So no matter what you're going through or how weird it seems, if you for any reason feel like you need a little bit of encouragement or assistance, reach out to us, messenger us, and we'll get back to you and let you know, just you're not alone. Mm-hmm. The most important factor is that you're not alone, and we want you to know that. It's very important to know that you're not alone, because we are one. And your happiness in life and relationships and interactions with the people around you reflect who you are, mm-hmm. and we want to reflect that we're connected.
We are, and we have several different ways that we can support you too, and different groups and tribes that we're in, mm-hmm. that are amazing. And we have some other friends that we're going to start showing and offering what they can help us with too. I love about sharing.
Yes.
So we're going to look for us to do more things with, including our people in our tribe and people that really have something beautiful to share with all of us. Mm-hmm. One of the things I want to mention, I want to give you a rundown right quick of what all's going on. Our class, the University of the Galactics, will start Tuesday on the 5th, February 5th. And it's a powerful class. We don't even have everything downloaded to us yet for all of it, because it's strong what we've gotten for the first two classes.
We're committed.
We are. And there's a meditation that I do the first Thursday of every month at my chiropractor's office, and that one is by donation. So, and it's here in Houston. It's Alternative Health Management. If you want to show up for that, just need to let us know ahead of time. Everything you need to let us know ahead of time, or there's not going to be, you should let us know ahead of time.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah. And I also have the Isis Priestesses training, which is going to be starting at the end of March the 27th. Hi, Shannon. How are you? Good to see you. And I see Nikki's here. That's awesome. I'm going to be doing an angelic Reiki practitioner training, level 1 and 2, in March 29th, 30, and 31. It's a 3-day and very intensive training, and it's also going to be at my chiropractor's office at Alternative Health Management in Houston. And then I have a trip to Egypt. The Egypt trip's coming up in the first part of September. And I have a lot of people already starting to sign up for that.
That's going to be so wonderful.
And those trips are powerful. We do a lot of energy work. They can knock your socks off.
Going back to the source.
Yes, exactly. Mm-hmm. So that's what I just wanted to give us a rundown of the schedule. If you want to know more, just follow our posts, because if I remember often enough, I'll put stuff out here. But also, just reach out to us. We'll send more information. And Dawn has something now that, yay! She's going to do a card for our whole group.
Yep, we're going to do one card.
But we will be back. We're going to do other things tomorrow, Saturday night at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, yeah.
Yeah, you can join us again. And we're going to work on both streams like we're doing now, mine and hers. And again, we never know what our topics are.
Maybe we'll do some personal readings. Should you choose to jump in that bandwagon and
maybe
sign on early?
Maybe we'll do some belly dancing. Who knows? Okay. Just saying.
So I pulled, because we're talking about the earth changing and things shifting, I pulled one of my favorite decks to pull from. And I'm not going to go in super high detail into this. I'm going to go into the chunky parts.
Chunky.
But this is, and I know it's backwards on mine, this is a Sacred Path cards. And every card has got like 3 pages worth of information on them. So these cards don't just skim the surface, they dive deep into the earth of information. So these are the Sacred Path cards by Jamie Sams. Is one of my absolute favorite decks to work with.
Yes, Cheryl, 6 Central.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Yeah.
6 Central tomorrow. And the card is the peyote ceremony, and it's also listed for new abilities. Would you do that?
What do you do with it?
Just show them, both of them. When the people's spirit was broken, when the buffalo no longer roamed, when all our lands were taken away and we no longer had a home, the water bird's reflection of the universe within showed us new abilities and gave us hope again. I got such chills on that. And what they're telling me is to go straight to the back. If the water bird has flown your way and brought you the peyote ceremony card, you are being asked to recognize your immortal spirit. Look to the crack in the universe for new ways to develop the abilities that can enhance your growth. Remove any denial that keeps you from developing new skills and use the talents you have to the fullest. The peyote ceremony card puts you on notice that opportunities to discover the self and for expansive growth are now possible. You are never as limited as you believe you are. The resources of the true self are filled with potential. Conquering limitation created in the mind will allow you to discover these new abilities and know that all goals are possible. Remember that the decision to attack your fears is the beginning of the sacred path. I have chills going down my spine just during this, since I flipped the card over.
That's because you humans are so funny.
We are funny.
You are so extremely funny. We laugh at you and we cry with you because it is your determination to be able to doubt yourself, to not trust yourself, to not reach and tap into the abilities that are already yours. You can determine them as and describe them as new abilities, but they are yours. You had them when you came to this planet. You had them in spirit form. You are covering over all of your true divineness, all of your inner spirit, all of your real true abilities and understanding of wisdom and grace and love and compassion. So it just amuses us at times that it is a new discovery sometime for someone to realize that, oh, they became clairaudient or they became claircognizant. It's like, no, you didn't become it. You are it. You are it. And again, you are all one, as we have been saying. So the more that you are able to connect into your tribe, into your group, into your solidification of your unified field that we are energetically building for you, that you are combined as part of us and we are part of you, the more you will easily turn and step into and know your true abilities. So we are glad that I was able to come through here. Mm-hmm. We are an I and I are we because we are all connected. You see?
I see.
Thank you so much, dear one. Thank you. You're entirely welcome. I am Amun Ra.
I knew that.
You called me forward in the earlier reading. Mm-hmm. So I am here.
And the card I pulled earlier also mentioned Amun Ra. That was no coincidence. I'm very well aware.
No accident. Thank you, dear.
Thank you. Whoo! Yes, you baby, it's all you. So I think that we're gonna shut this down. They're Marianne just said my feed went haywire. Well, I'm crystal clear here.
Bit of energy going on.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. It's hot in here now for
Crystal,
sure.
hi,
Now I'm
baby
hot.
girl, I love you. So we are grateful that all of you could spend a little time with us tonight.
Hi, Crystal.
We had an awesome time getting energy influxes of heat.
And apparently feed disruption.
So we will be again tomorrow night at 6.
6.
If we want to continue to see what happened, we don't know. We don't know. Cheryl says, crack open our true self. This is so true.
Mm-hmm. That's what I said.
True.
Actually, it says look into the crack in the universe.
Voila!
For new ways to develop the abilities that can enhance your growth. And you are a universe within yourself as well.
I'm being reminded by my guides again that they say over and over and over that we are multifaceted beings of light. And we have a diamond encrusted in our heart center, along with many other things, and in our third eye. And so what the Galactics have asked us to do for this class, for who all's in the class that starts on Tuesday. They had me buy these pins with this diamond on the end of it. So everyone who's in the class will get one of those pins. This part of it, they're all different. I don't know what they're going to be like, but this part of it is the remembrance of you. Because in this class, you're going to have some writing assignments to do. And they want you to use this pen so you remember who you are. Hey. Awesome. Thank you, everyone.
See you tomorrow.
Much love.
Thank you for joining us.
If you're on the replay, give us comments and say, I'm on the replay.
That's right. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, everyone.
Love you all. Sorry if my feed went wonky.
Did it?
Yeah, apparently.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
There we go. It's ending.